Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are so lucky to have the resource that we do in Walking Mountain Science Center. And here with me this morning, Peter Suneson. It's always a pleasure to have you in the studio.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I feel like we always learn something new every time you come in. And this morning, the theme is mushrooms. Why mushrooms, Peter? Why?
Why mushrooms is that they are fruiting right now. There are mushrooms galore out on the National Forest, and with mushrooms galore comes foragers galore, where we are seeing folks out exploring, picking mushrooms, and then we can smell the waft of the umamis coming out of the kitchen.
The umamis, I love that.
In the evening. So, the bears are starting to forage for berries. The chokecherries are fruiting right now. Service berries have been going for weeks. So it is that season where the wild edibles are available and out there for us.
Yes, Peter, while I was thinking of you the other day, I was hiking on Epic Morning and found myself some bear scat. And, king of talking about animal scat here on the show. But, it basically just looked like a big pile of berries. So,
Yep.
A lot of wildlife out there. And then also, a lot of humans out there picking some of these beautiful mushrooms. But, okay, how do you know what's actually edible?
So that is a great question, and it takes a lot of practice. It takes, a little research, a lot of knowledge, and then a lot of practice. And one of the ways you can kind of get started is Thursday evening. We have the Science Behind Mushrooming over at the Science Center. So we invited a local mycologist and owner of a foraging company from the Front Range. He's going to come out and give us why are mushrooms growing? What are they? What kinds are edible? What to look for? What habitats to look for? And then on Friday, he's actually going to take a group out on a full-day field trip where he's going to go lead us out into the forest and forage for mushrooms.
How cool.
So it's this kind of, there are some that will, that are not good for you. There are some that are going to keep you close to a restroom for a couple days. There are some that are going to put you potentially in the hospital for a few days. There are also some, like we've got here, this is our little local porcini variety. There are some that are absolutely delicious and incredible to eat. But it does take a little bit of know-how when it comes to identifying them.
Yes, definitely. Well, hold this up. So, okay, where did you find this? This you didn't just find this in our parking lot,
So
right?
it was not in a parking lot. It was out on the National Forest, and one of the, kind of caveats of being a forager is we're not going to tell you where we found them. You can come join us on Friday, sign up for our field trip, and we will take you to some of the local hotspots. But this was out in the National Forest,
okay.
Surrounding the Vail area. It's probably a 30-minute drive from here. But the porcinis are the boletes. This is a Boletus edilis.
Okay.
These are usually found in spruce and fir forests. They have an association with spruce and fir trees. So wherever you find a lot of spruce and fir, and then when other conditions are right, chances are you're going to see these boletes, these edible mushrooms.
Huh. Are you, okay, now you also, I see you brought a little tool with you here this morning, Peter. Are you planning on eating it?
Exactly. So I thought, we might as well, because I'm here talking about it, we have to taste it.
We probably do.
And so, this is a little one, but it's also going to be pretty fresh. So I'm just going to kind of knock off this stem where we've got a little dirt.
Oh my gosh. I love that this is happening right now.
And then, as fresh as can be.
Oh man, Peter. All right, well, listen. We're going to know by tomorrow if this is really good, right?
Yep.
That's really good.
Tastes like a mushroom.
Yeah. But like really good fresh mushroom.
Earthy, I say it's got that extra kind of flavor. One of the things that we've noticed with our wild herbs versus our cultivated herbs, the cultivated herbs, we've kind of bred out the flavor, where it's hardy or it's going to last in our refrigerator for a long time, but the flavor isn't quite there. And we really feel that with the mushrooms that is a thick, hearty mushroom flavor. And when you cook it up, a little butter, a little garlic, a little olive oil.
Now you're talking my language.
It turns into something delicious.
Oh my gosh. All right. Peter Suneson, I could talk to you all day long. But listen, if you want more information and you want to be out there with the experts and you want to be foraging for mushrooms, make sure to get in touch with these guys. And so walkingmountains.org, great resource to find more information on their website for all things being out in the wild. And they really they're incredible, as you just saw. All right. Check them out. We're going to take a look at what's happening with your weather and check in with our Epic Morning coming up next.